We back live and in full effect, y'all. UCLA against Indiana today. See if we can remain undefeated. Smash the like, smash the sub if you pull up and say what's up. We're going to keep it moving. What's up, Hendrix? Thanks for pulling up, buddy. Smash that like button. Yes, sir. Just living 100.
Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bruins will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Indiana's offense will have first crack at this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative way.
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes him play after the grab. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Got it in the middle. It's Cooper. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
He'll do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCLA's offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion.
What the hell is that? I pushed triangle.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away.
Let's go. I think a 49-yarder, boys.
Just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Matthews. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a...
There he goes. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Punch it out of the air. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield.
They cooked this. They were meant to score on that drive.
Touchdown, Bruins.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on...
Yeah, buddy, that's fine.
They're in position as a top 5 team.
I know you enjoy hanging out and watching me play.
You've got to keep winning, and that's got to be
the
mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's...
He tries to take the top off. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Virginia. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And the Bruins in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Might as well stick with him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bruins want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
I don't care, Hendricks. At this point, you're kind of talking to yourself, buddy, so if you want to hang out, it's all on you.
This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Final play of the quarter coming. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
What the normal thing to do would be is talking to me in the chat about what we're watching and what we're playing here.
Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quickly to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
No
He goes down
way.
after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
This time they'll go to the running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Bruins want to move quickly. Defense looks as if it's coming. Wants to go up top on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Shotgun snap on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Finds a man on the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Mendoza. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Sets up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. On the move. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal baller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 4 over Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hemby. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Slips through the line. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble.
Special teams doing up downs all week. Big trouble.
He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bruin.
Absolutely terrible coverage. We got to work on it. Luckily, everywhere else we're doing okay.
The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam.
Some special teams is freaking smoked out today, dude. I don't know how we missed that block.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Trying play action. Rushes on him. Nice move there. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Hoosiers Hoosiers will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any
That was so stupid, and I'm ruining Mendoza's stats.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. And he just...
This game's glitched right now, bro. This is crazy.
And he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Powers through. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Bruins will punt this one away. They're able stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He'll do it himself. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO fired complete to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Get it out on the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Indiana! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throwing right. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team
what a perfect
surrounding the ball.
punt.
No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The Hoosiers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing down.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
I want to cry right now.
Timing has to be.
And Does only threw 7 picks this year, and I've thrown 3 this game. Does. I'm tripping right now. I think I'm at 6 for the season, y'all. I'm throwing nothing but jet touch passes and screens. I have not ran the ball like once this game. I'm getting a little bit antsy and trying to ball out a little too much with Mendoza because he's still not in the Heisman race, and I don't even know what's going on. But I need to be patient. We haven't gone over the interception mark. He threw 7. I think we're at 6. From here on out, we got to be polished.
Because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Iamaleava. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Got it, looking for a 1st. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And and the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Hauls it in. There he goes. And he's knocked down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And the stomping has commenced. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, better look out. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Bruins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The sure hands, it's Becker. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Hoosiers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
A strike downfield. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Flips it out on the screen. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Going right to work up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Ball is dropped, incomplete, and that will do it for this one. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Dubs in the chat, y'all. We did that. That was a tough game, and we threw 3 picks. I'm disappointed. We got to look at the stats, and we got to see where we're at to make sure we don't overdo those interceptions. He only threw 7 in real life this year, and I want to stay as close as I can, but I'm definitely going to throw a lot more touchdowns than he did this year. I think I've already hit 42, or getting close. Let's check it out. Let's go. We setting records out here, boys. Holy smokes. 7 picks already. So the goal from here on out is I do not want to throw another pick for the rest of the season. The Maryland Terps. I believe their name is Terrapins. I looked that up for the thumbnail, but we're going to get this recruiting done, and that's going to wrap up another episode. If you joined up, smash the like. If you're new, sub up. And if you're already subbed, turn on the notifications so you know when we go live. Let's go. Finally, we are on the list. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to bump up. We just got to keep winning. No more interceptions. Maryland this week, or for next episode, and then Penn State, number 2. That's going to be a huge game, so stay tuned for that. It's going to wrap up another episode. It's been real. It's been fun, but this is not real fun. Hope you guys have a good night. Peace out, YouTube.